All right, guys, in number 17 it says find the circumference of the circle. Use 3.14 for pi. Round to the nearest 10. So they gave us a lot of information there to do this problem. First, I'm looking for the circumference. And guys, I hope you'll remember there are two important formulas that we have to memorize for a circle. Fritz wants to give me one, and I'm going to let him do that. Fritz, what's one of them?
2 pi r is for circumference.
Circumference is equal to 2 pi r. Beautiful. Great. What's the other formula that we'll want to have at our disposal for a circle? Alex.
Pi r, or pi r squared.
Pi r squared. And what does that equal?
Is it the diameter?
It's not the diameter, it's the area of the circle. How much area is inside the circle? Those are the two important formulas that we need to have. Okay? Now, circumference means what's the distance around it? It's like perimeter, but for a circle. Okay? If we're talking about polygons, we're adding up the length of all the sides, but there are no sides to a circle. Okay? But it does give us the distance around the circle. And that's what they're asking us for here in this problem. Find the circumference of this circle. All right. So I'm going to get rid of this formula for the moment. No, I'm not. I'm going to bring it right back. But you know what? Maybe I could move it. Wait. Will it let me? Okay. Yes, it will. I'm going to put it over there. Okay? And I'll take this and just put it right back there. All right? So this is the one that we're going to use for this problem. And I'm going to fill in the information that I know. 2 is a constant, so I'm going to write it here. The problem told me to use 3.14 as my approximation for pi. And then the radius, or r stands for the radius. And in this case, I'm given this piece of information, 22 meters. Is that a radius or is it a diameter? What do you think, Kai? It's a radius. And what makes you think it's not a diameter?
Because it's half of the circle.
It's just from the center to the outside. It's not across the circle. Okay? So I'm going to put 22 in there. I'm not going to put my units in. Right? I know my units are going to be to the first power because it's a distance around the circle. And I know it's going to be meters, so I'll deal with that in a moment. I'm just going to deal with the numbers for now. 2 times 3.14 is 6.28, and I know that just because I've done it so many times. You can multiply it out if you'd like. Times 22. Guys, I'm actually going to multiply this because I told you I was going to go on a no calculator day. So 6.28 times 22. 2 times 8 is 16, carry my 1. 2 times 2 is 4, and 1 is 5. And 2 times 6 is 12. I put a 0 there as a placeholder because I'm multiplying from the 10th place now. 2 times 8 is 16, carry my 1. 2 times 2 is 4, and 1 is 5. And 2 times 6 is 12. Oh, look. 1, 2, 5, 6, 1, 2, 5, 6, because it was the same number. Let me add them. 6, 11, 8, 3, 1. And since when I look at both of these numbers, 2 of them are behind a decimal point. So that means 2 numbers in my answer need to be behind the decimal point. So I'm going to get 138.16 meters is the circumference of the circle.
Round to the nearest.
Oh, it says round to the nearest 10th. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Nico. When I round to the nearest 10th, I'm going to put my gate around the number in the 10th place. I'm going to look at the number outside of the gate. Since it's 5 or higher, I know that my answer is closer to 138.2 meters. I'm rounding it to the nearest 10th. Okay? Yeah, Justin, quickly.
So since you measured a line instead of area, it's 100 not square.
It's not square because it's not an area. It's asking us what's the distance around this circle. Now I'm moving it like this now. You can't see it, but what's the distance to go around? If you walked around that circle, how far would you have walked? Okay? All right, great job, guys. Let's look at the next example.